This week felt heavy in a way I didn't expect. Not because anything catastrophic happened, but because inside me I felt like I was shifting at once, all at once. Like I was standing at a crossroads without a map, holding all these goals in my hand and still feeling unsure where to step. It started with confusion, a lot of it. I've been trying to figure out how to edit these videos, how to turn my life into a story instead of a scattered timeline of random clips and moments. I have so many ideas in my head, so many goals, so many dreams. But sometimes the hardest part isn't the work, it's knowing which direction to take first. I'm a busy person, my mind is always full. But this week, it was overflowing and at the same time, empty. There were moments where I felt like I wasn't even in my own body, like I was watching myself move through the day from slightly behind my own eyes. My body is exhausted, my mind was blank, and I didn't know which part of me to listen to. Stress piled up on top of exhaustion, and exhaustion piled up on top of stress. I had work, assignments, responsibilities, and a big project due soon. A math test is coming up, and the lingering sense that I was slipping towards burnout. The real kind. The kind that doesn't just make you feel tired, it makes you feel disconnected from yourself. And even in all of that, I found myself judging my own rest. Judging the moments where I wasn't being productive, the time I spent with friends instead of working, where I didn't get homework done. I kept asking myself if I was falling behind, or if I was being lazy, if I was making the wrong choices. But this week wasn't all weight. There were light moments in it too. One of the biggest came in the form of a conversation, a soul-filling talk, with someone who's been inspiring me for years. He probably won't ever see this, but that gratitude I felt is real. He reminded me that I'm allowed to be myself, that my creativity matters, and that my spark is worth protecting. He reignited something in me, something I thought I had been carrying alone. I thank you for that, and everything else you've helped me with. Another unexpected bright spot came at work, a small moment, but one that hit me deeper than I thought it would. There's this wild black cat that roams around the place, never really letting anyone close, but last night we finally got him to eat some soup, and I managed to sit about 3 feet away from him before he ran off. It sounds simple, but it felt like a win. A reminder that trust takes time, even tiny steps forward count. And then came the boldest decision I've made in a long time. I deleted social media, Snapchat, Instagram, and almost every other form. Gone. I realized how much time I was wasting without even noticing it. Hours of scrolling, hours lost, hours I could have used to build something real. It came down to one choice: keep scrolling my future away, or choose the life I want. And when you make it sound like that, the decision becomes easy. I changed my environment too, rearranged my whole room. Not because I wanted it to look different, because I needed it to feel different. I needed the space around me to force me into habits I've been trying to build. Praying more, reading more, being present, and being disciplined. I want my room, my space, my mind, my habits, and all of it to be aligned in the same direction. And in the middle of all this heaviness and changes, I still found small moments that reminded me I'm human. There was a sort of flea market at ACC. I bought some brownies. They made me smile. Even though I'm low on funds, it's a reminder that joy doesn't always have to be deep. Sometimes it can be simple. This week was overwhelming. It was exhausting. It was messy. But it was also honest. And honesty is what makes it matter. I'm learning that growth isn't always loud. Sometimes it's confusing. Sometimes it's tiring. Sometimes it's deleting the distractions and rearranging your environment, feeding a stray cat or two, or sitting in your own fog until things start to click again. Sometimes it's just admitting that you're tired, but you're still moving. This week, I didn't quit. I didn't break. I kept going. Maybe that's what greatness actually looks like. Not perfection, but persistence. Not clarity, but commitment. Not having the answers, but refusing to stop searching for them. This was week 2, and I'm still here. Still building, still growing. Still halfway home.